This report is brought to you by Ageless Body, a powerful combination of 5 of the world's best immune-supporting antioxidants available packed into one capsule, and it's on sale today for up to 51% off, and will even include free shipping within the United States until we sell out. Included is not just vitamin C, but one of the most bioavailable forms of vitamin C, magnesium ascorbate. Also included is a form of turmeric that is 46 times as absorbable as most other forms. To order, click on the link below, www.agewithbill.com.
Good morning. I'm still reporting on the coup. Warning, this is the unsanitized version of this report. Not appropriate for children up to and including most millennials or the elderly with underlying conditions. Last week, The Lancet, one of the world's oldest medical journals, founded in England in 1832, published a highly political diatribe against not just the Trump administration, but President Trump specifically for politicizing science, which posed a uniquely urgent threat to the public health. And here is why this report falls squarely under our category of reports on the coup. It is a textbook example of an age-old exploit cut straight from the Spy Master's Handbook, called Smoke and Mirrors. In other words, blame your enemy for exactly what you have been caught doing, in this case, politicizing science. The Lancet has a long history of mixing medicine with questionable political postures in the past, and consequently has suffered the humiliation of having to make several full-blown retractions. But these medical blunders have typically been swept under the rug by the MSM when they wish to use the Lancet's latest shaky political pronouncements as medical gospel. But the worst blunder of them all came on May 22, 2020, when the Lancet published fake data which claimed that hydroxychloroquine, or HCQ, was not effective in treating COVID-19. It was apparently a political hit piece designed to bash President Trump's support of HCQ as a possible remedy for the burgeoning COVID-19 crisis, and thereby help promote the highly expensive drug remdesivir, which, although lauded by Dr. Fauci, has subsequently shown less than impressive results. The WHO, itself no shining tower of medical truth, immediately pulled its support for HCQ trials worldwide. But fortunately, some 180 scientific researchers and physicians from around the world fought back against this political blacklisting of the legacy malaria remedy and wrote an open letter blasting Richard Horton, the editor of The Lancet, for publishing a study that contained fake data. On June 3rd, just 14 days later, the WHO announced that HCQ trials could start up again, and the following day The Lancet had to print a full retraction. Unfortunately, the damage had been done. Millions of people saw the lie gleefully repeated by the MSM that HCQ was dangerous. But dangerous because it hurt Trump. Few media outlets even covered the truth that they had just been fed what Hitler referred to as the big lie. In his 1925 book Mein Kampf, Hitler defined the term big lie as a gross distortion or misrepresentation of the facts, especially when used as a propaganda device by a politician or official body, a lie so colossal that no one would believe that anyone could have the impudence to distort the truth so infamously. So you have to wonder why. Why are they doing this? Who is behind it? Well, this reporter's belief is that some combination of international players totally hostile to America as the shining beacon of hope for freedom for we the little people is trying to destroy the United States, especially economically. They needed to exaggerate the size, scope, and severity of the COVID-19 pandemic so they could enforce lockdowns and mask mandates to feed an ever-growing epidemic of small business bankruptcies. Unfortunately, economies as big as the United States are like vast ocean liners. Once the engines stop, it takes a long time before the ship starts noticeably slowing down. I think we have finally seen the beginnings of this oncoming slowdown this month, and unless something is done soon, nothing can stop a deep recession and further permanent economic devastation. However, the truth is slowly coming out. One Swedish city, Halmstad municipality, last week banned masks altogether, and even prohibited their use and all other forms of PPE in schools, citing the Swedish Public Health Agency that there is no scientific evidence for wearing masks preventing COVID-19. The news broke last Thursday, but few MSM outlets bothered to carry it. Why? Because masks do work for one thing, to further reduce economic activity, not just in the U.S., but in all Western democracies. So that brings us up to the present day. The reputation of The Lancet, having taken another severe hit and perhaps suffering a loss of advertisers, has now turned to George Soros's Open Society Foundation for backing of their new slanted report, Public Policy and Health in the Trump Era. This offers a host of supposedly science-led proposals that would reverse the effects of the Trump years, naturally starting out with the Green New Deal, which pushes a complete ban on coal mining, the one natural resource where America leads the world in proven reserves. It also includes the typical panoply of lefty ideas, such as repealing the Hyde Amendment, which has prohibited federal funding of abortions, gun control, reparations for blacks, Native Americans, and now even Puerto Ricans have been included. Why? This Lancet report has now been trumpeted by fellow media travelers, The Guardian and Forbes. How quickly they forget that The Lancet does not meet the traditional standards of reliable medical truth anymore. Oh, that's right. They haven't forgotten. They all know darn good and well that The Lancet is now the leading edge of the far-left world revolution movement when it comes to the intersection of medicine and politics. It's all just another part of the coup, using what remains of The Lancet's reputation of nearly 200 years of mostly good medical journaling to be just another pawn in the plot to destroy Trump and thereby destroy America and possibly even the Western world as we know it. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of American freedom. Good day. Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems, and STEM Enhance does that in a unique way by increasing blood levels of your own adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.